Yo, what is up guys? It's Anonymous here, and today I made a special video to thank each and every one of you for 5,000 subscribers. This is such an amazing milestone for me, and I decided to drop a video for the first time in 2 months. In this video, we'll be interviewing YouTubers to get tips on how they became YouTubers and how to get rich. The YouTubers we'll be interviewing today are Cruzy Plays, Team Ivan RBLX, and Everice, along with a very famous, very rich, and very special guest. All of their channels will be linked in the description below. Alright, next we have Cruzy Plays. Hello, Cruzy.
What's good?
Okay, my first question for you today is, who is your top donator and about how much have they given you?
Okay, my top donator is this guy called Hu Tao. He's given me 585,200 Robux.
Wow. How did you meet this person, and what do you think made them want to donate you that much Robux?
So I met him in a game called Donation Central. It's another donation game, but it's not like anything like related to Please Donate or anything. So I met him there, and then from then I got his Discord, and then we started chatting, and I got to know that he was from the same country as me, and we had a bunch of things in common, and then we became really good friends, and then he just suddenly started donating me non-stop. I don't know why, but I really appreciate it, yeah.
Aside from being friends with Hutao, what is your main strategy for making Robux, just in general?
I don't think this is strategy, but if I were to have to come up with one, I'd say that if you were to like communicate with people, chat up with a bunch of people, get to know people better, they may find you like a cool person as time goes on, they could like donate you and stuff because like you're really good friends, and yeah.
A few questions about like you and YouTube. Your YouTube name is Cruzy Plays, which is pretty unique. What made you think of the name Cruzy?
Okay, I'm gonna be straight honest. I don't really tell people much about this, but my real name is actually Cruz. And there's another YouTube channel called Cruz, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I made my channel way before he did. But the reason I decided to name my channel Cruzy Plays was because I didn't think like cruise will work out, because whenever you search cruise, it's probably gonna give you a bunch of like cruise dreamliners and stuff. So I'm like, why not just make it Cruzy Plays? If I'm not wrong, it took me a few days to think, and then I got this name. I created my channel actually on 18 February 2022, which was way back.
Do you have any tips for people who are trying to become Please Donate YouTubers or at around this time?
Honestly, there are a bunch of people trying to be Please Donate YouTubers, and if you are trying to be one, what I would say is that never give up. Even if you only got one viewer to start out with, we all started from the same place. We all started out small. We all started out poor. Just keep the grind going, and you eventually get there.
All right. And then, do you have any tips for just general people trying to make Robux?
Generally, I feel like that you shouldn't beg for Robux because ain't nobody donating to beggars. Socializing is mostly the key to get donations, in my opinion. And then one question that I haven't actually asked anyone yet. Do you think that Please Donate VIP is worth it? Like, have you made profit because you're a VIP? Personally, I don't go into the Please Donate VIP servers because, like, there's not really much people there, and even if people are there, they aren't really donating. Plus, if you were to see, most people in there are actually just AFK. So personally, I feel like it isn't worth it, and the only reason you buy it is most likely for the jetpack and the title. Yeah. Alright, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much, Cruzy, for taking part in this. Don't worry about it. Alright, and we will now move on to the next streamer. Alright, and for our next guest, we have Team Ivan RBLX. Hello, Ivan.
Hello everyone, I'm Ivan, or you can call me Team Ivan RBLX on YouTube.
Alright, my first question for you today. Who is your top donator and how much have they given you?
My number one top donator then was supposed to be Animazing with 94,600, but it got taken over by the name of Nermis with 95,200 Robux donated. He's now my current long-lived number one top received donator.
Nice. What is your main strategy for making Robux inside Please Donate?
I mean, to be fair then, I used to do a lot of streaming then. And also, I also did last year when I did my 0 to 100,000 Robux challenge, then it did pretty well. It was a successful challenge.
Alright. Do you have any tips for people trying to become Please Donate streamers around this time?
For me, then, is to make small and not big, then. And also do a lot of streaming. Because who knows, then, you might meet a famous, well-known Please Donate YouTuber or streamer that you could meet in the near future. And just keep on doing it then, and you might be very, very successful then.
Alright, and then my final question for you is, do you have any tips for common people who are just trying to play the game normally to get Robux?
I would suggest then, like, think of something. Like, how can you get more Robux then? Like, how can you get more? You can go to Legacy server then. Again, there are no bots in there, unlike for this main one, there are bots in here. You can go into VC service then or VIP service then. That could potentially get you more Robux though. There's a lot of tips then, but unfortunately I cannot say all of them at once here.
Yeah.
But like clothing, Game Pass then, just make sure it aligns to the right path, then means you're onto something. So yeah.
Alright, well, that is it for today. Thank you so much, Ivan, for taking part in this.
Yep, thank you, Anonymous.
Alright, and we will now move on to the next streamer. Alright, hello, Everice.
Yo, what's up?
Okay, my first question for you today. Who is your top Robux donator and how much have they given you?
My top donator is Hazem itself, and he has gave me 2.1 million Robux in total.
That's a lot. What do you think made them want to donate to you other than all of the other Please Donate streamers out there?
Well, I socialize, I give a lot of Robux to my viewers, and sometimes I do like special occasions, I do like 1,000 Robux in the spin wheels.
What is one of your main strategies for making Robux, either on or off stream?
I would say, I make some UGCs in my free time. That's why I make as a spare, like making more Robux on the side.
One question a bit more specific to you. What gave you the idea of naming your channel Everice?
Like every day I just like ice, because I sometimes mostly put ice cubes in my drink. So like every day, but I just put every icy. Like every day I just put ice cubes in my drink.
Oh, that's very creative. Also, do you have any tips for people? Let's start with people who are not streamers, just general people, and Please Donate. How do you think it's best for them to earn Robux?
Just be more sociable and don't be FK in games. Because when you socialize with people, they might give you some Robux as an exchange of like maybe being nice to people.
And then, what about the other side? What would you say to people who are starting Please Donate streams, but they're not really getting any viewers and they don't know why?
Just like make good titles, make a good thumbnail. If you don't know how to make a good thumbnail, you can like probably just go to Fiverr. That's like another website to like buy thumbnails from there.
Okay, and then a couple more questions. Who have you donated the most Robux to, and how much have you given them?
I gave a streamer, his name is Izzy, and I gave him 750,000 Robux.
What made you want to donate?
Just mostly like support other streamers. I give like a lot to a lot of streamers before in the past, just to support them.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Everice, for all of your insight and your advice to everyone watching this video. Thank you very much for participating.
Of course.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh my god! That looks so cool!
Okay, so your channel's name is Eagle Eyes Jr. That's a very unique name. What was your inspiration for this?
My dad's original gamer tag is Eagle Eyes, and so I really liked his gamer tag, and he taught me how to play video games, so I just decided to add the junior at the end of the name.
That's very inspirational, actually. Why did you decide to create your channel?
Ooh, that's a good question. I guess I've always liked watching YouTube videos, and so I figured I would like making them as well. I just never really had the proper equipment to do it with until about 2020.
If I went back in time and told the past you that you would have like 150,000 subs and 22 million Robux raised on your account, would you believe me?
Of course not. That sounds insane.
No.
the Robux is way more unbelievable than the subscriber count.
What was your first thought that very first time that Hasm joined your stream?
I mean, I wish I could recall how I felt in the moment because it's been a while, but I'm sure I was ecstatic. I mean, I literally have a video up on my channel of my reaction when he joined, so I remember being so excited when he accepted my friend request too. I remember watching other people get donated big amounts by Hasm, and I was just wondering if it was ever going to happen to me, but I wasn't ever going to like ask him to do it because I would rather it come natural, and it ended up happening so.
What, in your opinion, is the special thing that makes your channel different from others? Like the reason that your channel, out of all the other Please Donate channels, blew up?
Wow, okay, I really like this question. So I think mine blew up more than the other ones, probably because I was one of the first people to start making content on Please Donate, so that really helped me. I also was one of the few people that had like a lot of Robux back then, and a lot of Robux back then was like 1,000. Believe it or not, 1,000 used to be a lot of Robux.
Yeah.
I would just buy my Robux with the money I made from Chick-fil-A. At the time that I was working at Chick-fil-A. But to go further in depth though, I had some really unique ideas. I kind of started a lot of trends on Please Donate, such as the if they say thank you, I give them Robux. That was my idea. I was the first one to do that. I was also the first one to start the donation madness concept, which is what I really got big for. And also, there's just a lot of other video ideas I have on my channel that I did first or that I popularized. I also did like the blindfolded video. That was a pretty good one as well. And also another thing is that I edit all my own videos, so I can put my own, like, I can make sure my vision comes to life. And my current thumbnail artist I've been working with since I had under 100 subscribers, so me and him flow together really well.
If you restarted your channel, what would be the first thing you did to like get a fan base?
I would definitely still do Roblox content because I'm very passionate about Roblox, and it's such an easy platform to make content on. I think I'd be making videos in a different game if I were to restart right now because it's kind of too late to start fresh on Please Donate in my opinion and like become really big, so I'd probably try some other games that are popping off.
And then finally, do you have any tips for brand new streamers who are starting to come to Please Donate?
One tip is that you should have text-to-speech donations on. It's very easy. You just grab the link and then put it in a browser source. Yeah, I feel like that encourages people to give you Robux and gifts. I think having a mic is crucial. If you're a streamer who doesn't have a mic, then you're probably gonna have a hard time growing. A mic is very important. Facecam isn't as important as a mic, but facecam will still help you grow a lot as well. Just make sure to engage with your audience a lot. Try to do other things besides just giving Robux, because if you just give Robux, then your subscribers are gonna kind of use you. And unfortunately, that's the case for a lot of Please Donate streamers because people are only there for Robux. But if you can add your own twist on your content or like sprinkle some of your personality in there, like if you just give Robux and that's all you do, then that's not going to be a smart way to grow your channel for the future.
Okay, thank you for taking part in this.
Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate you for inviting me.